Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. As we left off, the Great Deku Tree had just grown a leaf atop his tall trunk and asked us to go retrieve it. So, who are we to say no? And wasn't gonna make that. Alright, so these little things are reminiscent of a mechanic used in Majora's Mask, in which you could jump into little plant pods like this and fire yourself out whenever you were a Deku Scrub. These are actually also, sometimes these little sprouts will be the remains of a Boko Baba. But with that, we have obtained the Deku Leaf. Plant your feet on the ground and use it to blow blasts of air, or you can jump into the air and drift on the currents of the wind. Yes, this will actually carry us around. And down here, that is the way to the Forbidden Woods, but there's something over here, so whoops, forgot to change items. Yes, that does nothing here. This is another really great item in this game, allowing you to fly around. Also, these little Boko Baba pods will restore some of your magic when you jump into them. So will these pots. And from the sound of it, those things are broken. So we see this island. It didn't make it very clear, but it's way over here, and this is actually currently the only way to get there. I think. Either that, or it is the only way to get there in the normal game, in the first playthrough. For the sake of showing it here, what you need to do is change the direction of the wind to where it's relatively directly towards that island. It's kind of in between two directions, so as close as you can get to is good enough. Just have to kind of steer a little bit more towards it. And then once your shadow's over it, drop down, catch yourself before you die. And as I suspected, yes, the ladder is actually all the way down already. In here is a little thing you can do. It's a little miniature game. It's not really much of a mini game, really. But inside here is, whoops. Well, I guess I can just show it. You can get statues by taking pictographs of things, of people, bringing them to him, and he'll make a little figurine of it. And I believe there's some sort of reward for getting all of them, but I never have. It's a difficult task, but I'm actually going to cut it here until I'm back inside the forest. So, meet you guys back there. Okay, we are back in the forest now. Over here, as you see, this little light is a forest firefly. You can catch that in a bottle, but its use is kind of non-existent in this playthrough. And here we have a potions master type guy. Hello, swordsman. You seem to be in high spirits. As for me, I'm using the fruit of the forest to create potions. I'm called Holo. I wish I could create a potion that would help you, swordsman, but the ones I have here only seem to work on my fellow Koroks. I know. If you can somehow gain magic power, swordsman, then you will surely need a potion that can replenish it. Then, if I get the right ingredients, I might be able to make a potion for you. Oh, but I haven't seen the ingredients that help recover magic power here in the forest. If I had seeds from the flower monsters in the Forbidden Woods, then maybe I could make a potion for you. Do you know about these seeds? Yes, if you bring this guy enough Boko Baba seeds, he will brew you a green potion, which will restore magic power. Which is the actual one that restores magic power, unlike the other one, which I incorrectly thought restored magic power. Blue potions are actually very good potions, and kind of a pain to obtain, actually. So, we need to return to, or maybe we don't. I might be going the wrong way. I don't think I am. Nah, this is good. We need to go that way. You see that arrow of grass pointing us in the right direction. We can make it from here. And that magic sound effect is like a little distorted on the simulator, but nothing we can't deal with. Okay, moving on outside. As you can see, we can't. That is a fairly huge distance to make all in one time. We can't actually make it all the way over there in one shot. So what we're gonna do is a good way to do this too. If you need to go change the wind in a certain direction, face the direction you want the wind to go before playing the song. Or conducting the song, I guess it would be the correct terminology. That way, you simply line up the cursor with the direction you're facing, which is approximately this way. And that way, you won't forget which way you need to, which direction you need the wind to blow. Because obviously trying to fly against the wind is not a good idea. Now, we have an extra little thing here. A little, mechanic. And that is this, cyclone of wind will actually lift us up if we fly through it. There we go. Now let's quickly try to catch the cyclone of wind. And whoosh, we have been shot upward. And now we're going to play Dodge the Peahats. These are a new enemy type we have not seen yet. And we completely got pounded by one. This is a rather annoying part. But, oh crap, we have to wait for the cyclone again. I will cut to where it's over here and we're flying over there. I probably waited way too freaking long. Oh crap, 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 crap. Okay, we are back at it. I apologize, I don't usually miss it. I usually get past these freaks the first time. We're going to try flying around them this time. Maybe that'll help. Yep. Okay. So, those are called Peahats. They've been in several other Legend of Zelda games. Typically, they are a whole lot bigger than that, but we'll see some that are bigger. With that, we have entered the Forbidden Woods, and just halfway through the today's video, so I'm going to begin work on this dungeon, and we will have a little bit more action in this video than last video. I love how they just decide to fall down into a little puddle of goo just as you try to hit them. Look at that. They clearly swung straight through his freaking brains. Nope. Expert dodging. Okay, get back up. Alright. So, with that, we have entered the Forbidden Woods. Actually, I forgot to mention something semi-important. Oh, there's a couple more. The music in the Force Haven is actually one of my favorite tracks in the game. There's another. I will show you when we come upon it. My all-time favorite track in this game. But that'll come when the time comes. Okay, over here we have a chest, but never do we get free stuff. Always going to be bombarded with something just as you're about to grab a chest. Unless you've already fought your way to the chest in the first place. It's pretty much the only time you get free things in this game. Well, basically, because then it's not free at all. So, first chest of the dungeon. We get the dungeon map. This is probably the earliest in any Zelda dungeon that you get the dungeon map. First room. Dungeon map right there. So we open the dungeon map and we can see it's quite a bit bigger than the last dungeon. That's something that's going to happen as we play this game. The dungeons are going to get gradually bigger and bigger. This little guy is all up in our way, but closes his weak point the moment you get to it. I don't think this has any official name other than just vines. It might be a Dexavine, but I want to say that's something completely different. Because there's a, I'm pretty sure the Dexavines are something entirely different. There's a, because they were Dixie Hands in another Zelda game, and they were nothing like that. There's another, well, there's something else in this, there's something else in this game that resembles the old Dixie Hands a whole lot more than this does, than those do. If we if we shoot air at those piles of leaves, you can find hidden items in them. Sometimes very nice items, like, most often rupees, which we are now at max once again. We just don't get to keep anything, do we? Okay, so here we have a ton of shoes, which I'm not complaining. I very much like the shoe jelly, and stealing all of it from these guys is probably the most annoying thing in the game. Okay, so looking around, I don't see anything we can use to kill that thing. So we're going to have to actually leave that one alone for now. Something I didn't entirely mention in the last video is Link's, or the main character, typically referred to generally as Link. His expressions in this game are just great. They worked a lot harder on facial expressions in this game. It was the first GameCube Legend of Zelda, and so they had a lot more power than they did. Oh boy. Oh no. Well, I guess I'll meet you guys back up there. Be right back. Okay, we are back, and as I was saying, ooh, look, 3 chew jellies out of 1. It's a fairly nice find. As I was saying, this Legend of Zelda also, if you see, there's a hole in the top of that, and I completely missed it, but I'm gonna try to make that. The Legend, this one had a much more, the GameCube had much better graphical capabilities than the N64 did. And so this Legend of Zelda, they really worked on facial expressions. I apparently can't make it down there. Oh, there's not a hole in that one. I'm thinking of something entirely different. I'm sorry. Please pick up the bomb. Oh no! Well, we can make it back over here. Apparently he really doesn't want to pick up that bomb. But anyway, the facial expressions were something they really tried hard to do in the earlier Legend of Zelda games. But it never really worked. I threw that in the wrong direction. Thinking I was throwing it. I need to throw it at that door right there. It just really, really doesn't want to pick up this bomb. Not close enough. Good night. I think this bomb is a little glitchy. Why would you... collision physics. For the lose. Crap! I'll get this eventually. Well, there you go. I'm gonna say that I guess that's a better way of doing this. Man, I really don't want to leave that door unexplored over there. Whoops. We'll go that way first, just for kicks and giggles. We're sort of running out of time on this episode. Not really running out of time, but we're... Wait a second, that's where we came in from? Are you kidding me? That makes me kinda mad. Oh well. Sorry about that. I apparently don't have a brain today. Alright, cut some of this grass to try and find some magic. Screw it. We'll just continue on. Okay. Here's a little mechanic from this game. Little paddle wheels. Apparently it doesn't matter how you hit these as long as you hit them. They will spin in the way that you need them to spin. Okay, well, never mind. It's just very... what? Lenient and also completely and totally finicky. This thing just doesn't want to do this the right way. Okay, there we go. Now, these P-hats, the best way we can go about defeating them is like that. They also contain, or I guess have, the same feathers that Korok have. So, if we steal from them, we can also get feathers. Which, as I've said already, it's a good idea to collect the feathers. Over here, this last one gives us an entirely different one. As you can see, it turns into a little bud. I don't really know what these are called, but I'm going to call them Boku Buds. That just sounds like a fitting name for the thing. Okay, we have an eye and nothing over here to hit it with, so let's head on over there. Did I ask you to stop? Okay, anyway. We have another one of these nuts. come over here and set it down. And then send ourselves flying back across. Need to go quickly, because that's one way of propelling yourself. Okay. These things do deteriorate when detached, so they don't last very long. Not very long at all. And here we have kind of an annoying problem. There are vines that will pop up all around this thing. But we're smart. Wind power for the win. It is the name of the game now. I got scared there for a minute. I thought my power cord had just fallen out. Alright. In here, there's a big floating thing, and really not much choice in where we go. There's nothing down there, except some poisonous water. So, let's not go that way. Instead, we will go this way, and we get some odd moving platform things. Apparently trees do this. And we have a locked door and another one of these. Now if we run over here, there is an eye we can destroy. Or it can close its eye as soon as we throw the thing. I do believe might have made that. I don't think I would have made it though. I do believe the first teleport thingamajig is right up here, and if we can get to that... Oh no, that's not good. Oh, well, I believe this water isn't poisonous. It just looks like it is. I apologize. I will meet you guys right back up there. Okay, I'm back now. I apologize for the delay, but as I said, here's the first teleporting pot. So, with that, now that we have a way directly back to where we are from the beginning, and since we're pretty much at time, I'm going to call that an episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I will see you guys next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Bye!